Hey water sign, how are you? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. I am here with a reading for you guys for February the 15th to the 16th, 2020. Guys, what's going on with you? Everything alright? It's not too shabby. Did you have a lovely weekend so far? How about your Valentine's Day? Was it really lovely? I hope so. Guys, I am on Instagram. You can find me there. You can follow me for the posts that I do. I do the daily mini readings as well as the evening energy mini readings as well. So you can always check them out. Check out the videos there in case there are additional messages for you that may resonate with you. Do check out your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus star signs as well. For any other messages, anywhere in your placement chart as well. Definitely please be aware that this is a general reading. It's non-gender specific. I'm not doing any personal readings at the moment. I'm just basically just making sure that I'm just doing for the collective for the foreseeable future. Okay, it's timeless. As I said, it's non-gender specific. I think I said it's non-gender specific. But anyway, we're just focusing on the energy. Okay? It doesn't really matter if you are, either Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. It doesn't really matter, really. So long as you can relate to this reading, water sign, okay? Please do note as well that it's timeless. So if there's anything that is picked up in this reading, it may have already happened, or chances are that it's going to happen, sort of like in the imminent future, or near distant future, or it's just happening right now, or it just started. And all right. So just please do bear that in mind. Now, without further ado, we're going to get stuck into your reading. And I don't have much to say to you right now. That's the message I've pulled. I don't have much to say to you right now. Water sign, what did you do? What did you do to somebody to make them turn around and say that they don't have much to say to you right now? Let's find out, shall we? It's interesting. I don't have much to... But this energy is dismissive. The message I've got through is from somebody who's dismissive. They're dismissive. I have to be honest, babes. There's vibes I'm picking up on. This person is very dismissive. Let me just put a bit of Florida water. I think we need it for this reading. Yeah, they're dismissive. They don't have much to say to you right now. I don't know if you are waiting for somebody to tell you the truth. You want answers, or if it's something to do with the fact that they don't want to talk to you, like ever. Please apply this section to what I just said. Please, apply that bit to your situation, okay? What I said to may not pick up in this reading. It was just something that was intuitive. There was just something that I needed to tell you from the other side, okay? Right, now, we're going to start off with the affirmators. I swear I'm in love with this deck, this company. I just love it. It's by a company called Knock Knock. Who's there? Okay, and they make some beautiful decks. And they've even got a tarot deck as well. So I've got to get that. So I've got this one and the love and relationships one as well. But we're going to use this deck for now. And then we're just going to see what's going on. So, water sign. Why did I say fire sign? Maybe this could be fire sign that you're dealing with. But water sign. Let's see what we've got going on here. All right. I feel a bit anxious. There's two cards that need to come out. Now, I've got two things. I've got divine timing. First card is divine timing, okay? it? It says, everything is timing and timing is everything. Gladly I release my concern over timing and will let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. Okay? And then the next card I've got is the impermanence. Okay? Which basically says that life is always changing and I drift easily through these changes. Through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. Alright? As I drift away from good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. But I do feel that this is sort of like you in this, can you see how the ship is, this boat, or it's a paper boat. But there's been a lot that's going on here emotion-wise, okay? And you've really, it's about, you know, obviously just riding the storm. I don't know if there's something where you need to wait for somebody's emotions to calm down so that they will be in a better frame of mind to talk to you, okay? Or the fact that this is you, water sign, where you're just going through this the motions of, you know, just sort of like having to go with the flow with this and just basically just saying, you know something, I'm just going to put it up to the universe and see what happens with this situation. Okay, but it's not, it's an energy that you shouldn't really worry, but it's making you worry. Okay, and you know that if that's what's you know to be true and what's going on, then you know I can understand why you'd be feeling quite anxious, water sign. Okay, let's get into the enchanted map and just get a couple of cards. We've got follow the leader and we've got bone collector. Follow the leader and bone collector. You got a new path that you got to go on, and this is a new beginning. This is a new cycle. Now with the follow the leader, first and foremost, you have a path that you are going to have no choice but to go on. And if you can see, there's a tree there. This is about stability, and there's also a little clock. Remember what I said about divine timing? Okay, you're going to get there when you're meant to get there. You're going to get the information when you're going to get that information. Just because you want that information right now, or you want whatever that person has to determine and tell you to be right now, it's not meant to be that. When you want it, it's when the divine timing is, when it comes to you, it's going to come to you. Okay? But I do feel that right now, there's sort of like little fleeting worries. There's little fleeting things that you need to be focusing on just as you're starting something brand new here. To me, I don't know why, I just feel that this reminds me as if you're going, this reminds me of the Four of Cups energy. And you're making your way towards the Four of Cups, or somebody is making their way towards the tree in the Four of Cups, right? You know when you've got the person that's in the rider deck and they're sitting down in the Four of Cups. I just got to, all right, I don't normally do this, but I just got to pull the card for you, right? To show you what I'm talking about. All right, I'll put it back. Right, but I need to show you something just in case for those who are not familiar with the Four of Cups. Okay, I sense rejection here. I'm sorry, darling, I have to be honest, because I feel that this person isn't ready to talk to you. They're not ready to talk to you, and they're going to be there for a while. They're going to be there for a while in this energy until they sort things out, they figure things out. They're not ready to talk to you. Oh my God, sort out the thing. Don't tell me it's at the top of the... You mean to tell me I could... Oh, here it is. I thought it was right at the top. Could you imagine? Oh, anyway. Now, it's the Four of Cups, yeah? But what I see going on here is that it seems as if this person or you, but I feel it's more the person, they're making the way to sit down by the tree, as you can see here. right? And they're not ready to talk to you. They're not ready to talk to you. And this reminds me of like fire energy. That's why I mentioned the wood. Reminds me of like the fire sign. That's why I mentioned fire sign. I said this, you could be very much dealing with a fire sign. I don't know why, but well, look, you need to take this as it resonates. But everything has its season. Everything has its time for when things need to be said and when things need to be done. This person is not ready for you. Now you are heading in a new, God. Rewind. So my darlings, you are heading in a new direction. You're heading in a new beginning. And I tell you something, with or without this person, you gotta go. I'm telling you now, babes, I know it's something that you may not want to hear, and I know that you probably want to take this person with you, but I don't feel this person is coming with you. They have to stay where they are because you have to go. I'm telling you straight up and honest. You have to go. You've got the Wheel of Fortune there. You've got your destiny to go and meet, babes. I feel that the road has ended between you and this fire sign person or this other person that is making their way to this tree because they're not ready to talk to you. They're not ready to come to you. All right? They're very, very much in this vibe of like, no matter what you're trying to say to them, no matter what you're trying to suggest to them, you're trying to find ways of communicating with them. I don't feel that they want to talk to you right now. Okay? They just don't have it within them to say anything. And I do sense that they are complacent. There's complacency what's going on here. Okay? And I do feel that there is some form of like, I don't know if it's like, as I said, this is, you need to apply this to your situation, but I sense regret. And I'm hearing, don't make it any harder than it already is. Because I'm not, it said because I'm not coming back. With the okay, let's, you know what, let's just put this card, let's not focus on this card right now, all right? This is, because this, I feel this needs to be you, all right? You need to focus on here because you still gone two separate ways, all right? So let's just leave this card to the other side, right? Because I feel that this is what you need to be focusing on right now, this bone collector. Now, each time you go through a cycle, each time you go through a situation, okay, with, in your life, there are certain things that you take alongside with you on your journey into the next situation, into the next cycle. And that is in the form of life experience, okay? Usually it comes in the shape of material things, but this is to do with energy. This is to do with the communication, with the kind of response that we gave that person and the energy and the response that they gave back to us. So you have something, and what I can see, the time is saying 10 to 2 on this clock. So for me, this could be an indication that either in 10 days, 2 days, 2 weeks, 10 months, 2 months, within this year, 10 and 2 is 12, at the end of this year, but something quite significant is going to be taking place. Look out for the 10 days time after you've watched this video. Look out for the 2 days time. Look out for the 10 weeks, 10 days, 10 months. I don't see it being years. It could be years, okay? But there's certain things that you need to be focusing on, okay? Either in February, the 2nd month, or you're looking at October being the 10th month, because it's the clock hand is on the 10, and then obviously the 2 is on the number 2. The older you get, the wiser you will become, and the more fulfilled you will be, the more satisfied you will have. You will have satisfaction here. Because I know, and I know you say no. But what about this person? Why, why have I done this? Why did I put the card down? Because I had to. I had no choice. Because I'm told not to show you that, to focus on that energy anymore. Because that's done. That's why. And I feel that right now, I know it's something that you don't want to hear, babes, but I'm going by what I am intuitively and energetically guided to do in this reading. Okay? Remember what I said, you need to take what resonates. And I do feel that right now there's certain things that you don't want to hear, water sign, but you do need to hear it. You do need to hear it. Okay? Remember what I said about divine timing. If that person is meant to come back in, he or she will come back in when it is the right time. Maybe for closure, maybe to reconcile. But at some point, you have to go on a next page of your life. You've got a new beginning that you've got to be focusing on. Whether you like it or not, babes, you have a new life cycle. That is a new chapter in your life that's starting. Ready or not, here it comes. You can't hide. Because it's found you. And you're going to have to go down that road. Sorry, you have to. You ain't got no choice. You have to do what is required of you. Because I do feel that this is also to do with your higher self as well. Okay? Remember the soul contract? Remember this? Listen, when your higher self is seeing that you're dilly-dallying around, dilly-dally, sometimes it just thinks, F it, I've got to step in, right? Because this, this is effing up my plans here. Okay? And sometimes they do things that, when you find out that things are way, way, way out of your control. Like, how did this happen? Why is this happening right now? I have no control of it. It's because the universe is stepping in and controlling this energy. It's controlling this situation, and it's steering you away from whoever. There are people who are energetically going to come into your life, and there are people who are energetically going to leave your life, whether you like it or not, darling. And I feel that the tide has come, and the ebb and flow of the tide, babe, it's time. You got to get ready, girl. You got to get ready, guy. Spirit, let's get started on this tarot reading for the water signs, because I know they're bloody stressed. Darlings, you got to go. Your life is calling you. Life is calling you. What are you going to do? Sit down and cry? The person's not coming back? You heard it. They don't want it. I do feel that you've been trying to contact them and they're not answering your call. I feel listen, you've been ghosted. I called it. I called it out. You've been ghosted. And I do feel that you need to be able to understand, like, get with the program fast, because if not, this is going to tear you into the ground and you ain't going to get up for quite a long time. But I feel what Spirit's saying here is that, oh my God, sorry guys, when I'm doing readings, my nose like itches, like tickles. Whenever you are about to do something that's very, very important, that life is just pushing you forward, because you've got something big coming up, and you've got this what you've got coming up is a very, very major part in your life, water sign, and you have to be there to see it and experience it. You don't have time. If somebody doesn't want to talk to you, babe, that's their loss, your gain, because somebody else is going to come in. And I feel that this is what's saying, like, you got to go. And I'm talking really quickly, I've noticed, but this energy is like, come on, chop chop, let's go. Let's go. Let's get tough. Let's get busy. Let's get with it. Let's focus. All right? The person has to be there under that tree for a reason. They have to be there under that tree. That has nothing to do with you. That is not where you are going. You're not going there. Okay? I feel that you're going to walk past that tree so that you can then go towards this new beginning. Now, with this card of the commitment, okay, the Hierophant, this talks about commitments, yes, all right, but I do feel that this is to do with the fact that you've got a commitment that you need to go on to. You need to embark on this, right? This could be to do with you having to travel. This could have something to do with family commitments. But this is quite an important, requirement of you. It's important. You have to, it's like this promise has to be made. It has to be done. And it is expected of you. You need to just, it's like, let this person go. Let this person go. Leave the person under the tree. If that's where they want to be, that's where they have to be, because they have to be there for a reason. Maybe it's just the fact that they're gathering their strength in order to sort of go on their way. But I feel that the connection between you and them is finished. It's done. And you have a new beginning that you have to be working on and going towards. Okay? Spirit, please may I have 5 more cards. This is going to be 6 cards I'm pulling. Okay? And this person is quite serious. This Hierophant is a serious kind of energy. And there is no running around. Look at this. The Death card, and you've got the 9 of Swords. Babes, look. Remember what I said to you about this transformation? You've got something major and big happening here. Don't worry about who this person is if they don't want to see you anymore, if they don't want to talk to you anymore. Because the thing is, you ain't got no choice but to change. Remember what I told you? Remember what I told you, would say, you ain't got no choice. You have to get a move on. And this could be very Scorpio. Death card is Scorpio energy. So maybe Scorpios, this is something that you have to listen to. You have got no choice, darling, but to move on with your life. You ain't got no choice but to move on. You ain't got no choice, because there's something big that is coming, that is required of you. You've got a life purpose, a life mission. There's a purpose that you need to be heading towards. Okay? Everybody has their time. Everybody has their callings. Everybody has to go and do what they got to do. Maybe this person has a calling, a requirement, another commitment that he or she has to go towards. And you cannot stand in their way. And another thing as well is that this person cannot stand in your way. Do you understand? Now, with these 2 cards pulled up, you know it's to be true. I feel that the give and take of it is the fact that you gave each other as much as you possibly could out of this. Okay? Maybe there wasn't enough, but whatever it was that you gave, it's for you now to get the knowledge together. Remember, this is about you understanding about the situation with this card, the Bone Collector. Okay? Whatever they were giving you in the past, this is about you having to sort of like recall the time of when what things were like. Was it reciprocal, or was there lack? What was going on here? Was it that you just didn't have, you feel that it wasn't enough? Then it reached its peak. It reached the point of where it ain't going any further. And I feel that this is what's happened. But deep down inside, babes, you know what I'm talking about. And if they're being silent towards you as well, you're both giving each other the silent treatment then. But intuitively, you know what's going on here. These 2 come out together, so they have to stay together. So we've got 3 more cards to pull. Okay, you know it's true. Water sign, you know it's true. You know it to be true. Okay, your heart is not, because really intuitively speaking, you know deep down inside that this has to be the truth. Look at this. These cards have to come out together. All right, you know this to be true. Oh. You got the Ace of Swords, you got the 4 of Wands, and you've got the World card. So this really ended. This cycle had ended. The cycle had ended. The situation had ended. And the truth, I tell you, it cut, but it set you free. The truth cut, but it set you free, because this can be quite cutty, and this kind of energy as well can be quite, sort of like a sudden kind of truth when it's, when it's ready. Okay? But you, again, what I said to you about learning, a life experience, you've got a destiny that awaits you. You've got to move forward. Your destiny awaits you. You need to move forward. You need to go towards it, water sign. Okay? You need to go towards it. You've got transformations to do. You've got a whole heap of changes to do. And it's going to require you to be there physically in order to experience this change, because you're going to, as I said, you're going to feel fulfilled. Look, look, hello. You know, it's here. You're ready to face your future. You're moving forward. You're not supposed to be looking back. One more card. You're not supposed to be looking back. You're supposed to be looking forward. Whatever new experience, whatever kind of people are coming your way, you have to be there, water sign. You have to be there. I know it's going to hurt you. Wow, these 2 cards came out before. Shit. These 2 cards came out before. I swear this was the fire sign reading. You need to check out the fire sign reading, because I think they've got these 2 cards as well. Right? And I'd shuffled these. But you've got the 5 of Cups and you've got the Page of Pentacles. 5 of Cups and the... So yes, you experience the loss. Yes, this has really cut you like a knife. Yes, you know, they don't want to talk to you, because I do feel that they're in this energy. They don't want to talk to you, babes. They don't want to talk to you. Because they can't talk to you. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to pull a deck. I'm going to pull a deck. To clarify what's going on here, because I tell you something, I pulled these 2 cards came up for the fire sign, and I wanted to know what was going on, why the fire sign was like this, and what I got was a Page of Cups, and it was as if like they were dealing with a younger water sign, but this water sign and this fire sign did not see eye to eye in the end, and it ended quite nasty, quite bad. All right, not pleasant, not nice, not positive. And they was in a lot of pain. All right? So I feel that what's going on here is that you ain't got no choice, but you got to move on. You got to move on, because they're not ready to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me. You know that kind of way there. If you're trying to talk to somebody and they're like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. This is what I'm picking up here. The person, babes, this person don't want to talk to you. And it's the Lovers. So let's do some clarifications, because it was the ending of this commitment. Let's say you got the 9 of, you got the 9 of Swords, you got the Death card. Let's see what's going on here, water sign. Fuck's sake, sorry for swearing, but it's this kind of thing of like, this is what's causing you a lot of grief and a lot of anxiety. All right. And if this is you that caused this, babes, you've got to admit, you've got to start being held accountable for your actions. You've got to start being able to learn from this in order for you to, move on and learn from it and move on. Or if this happened to you, then this is what this person has to do. This person, the other person, has to be accountable for their actions, for what they did to you. Okay, but you are about moving on and moving forward. So, with the, I'll start again. With the Page of Swords, okay, was there trust in this relationship? Why would this person be spying on a Hierophant card? On this, it's like spying on this commitment. What was you doing behind their back? Did they trust you? Because to me, this feels like suspicion. Let me pull another card. It feels like suspicious. Sneakily kind of looking and, did they trust you? Did you trust them? Was somebody supposed to be committed, but they're looking elsewhere at somebody else? Okay, this is what it seems like to me. Let's pull a card and see what's going on, because I don't think they were really focused on this commitment. They were focused on somebody else. Somebody was focused not on no commitment by somebody else. And you got the moon card. But again, what is the moon card about? What is hiding behind this moon card? Options, confusion. And they didn't know what to do. I don't think you knew what to do. I don't think you were ready for this at all. Alright? Alright, pull another card and see what is going on here. You weren't ready, or this person weren't ready. Because if you're looking at other options, other people was coming involved, getting involved in your shit. Look at that. You got the 5 of Wands. There were struggles. I've got to keep these 2 cards. keep these two cards to one side. What is this death card about, and the Nine of Swords? What's this Nine of Swords about? Because somebody had to make a decision. The worrying thing was that somebody had to make a decision that they was afraid of making. And the thing is, this was about the action that needed to be taken, right? Because the Wands is all about action being taken, right? But this was definitely somebody that was in that kind of like, you know, because if you're dealing with somebody who's got the Page of Swords, you've got the Moon card, so there were secrets. Infidelity, there were secrets, things were kept hidden, and I felt that there was a lot of people involved. So much people was involved. How many people was in this relationship? How many people was in this relationship, water sign? It feels like it was a struggle to be like, to keep up with this relationship. Who was expecting more out of this? Because it wasn't even. It wasn't even at all. But the thing is, now you had to make a decision, and I feel that this kept you up all night. It was a very tough decision to make. You had your heart in it, and I feel that because of the emotions that you were feeling at the time, it was preventing you from making a methodical decision. But really and truly, with the Nine of Swords, you knew it had to be done, right? You knew it had to be done. So what was you satisfied with this Six of Pentacles? Was you satisfied? Was this giving you any joy? Or was it just like, what the hell is this? Let's see. Well, you was recovering from heartbreak. So it wasn't really, was it? It wasn't giving you what you wanted. It wasn't giving you the fulfillment that you needed. Because, you know, your idea, your intentions for this Four of Wands, you wanted the Four of Wands, but babe, you got the Four of Swords, as well as the Four of Cups. This person and you were not compatible. You're not ready. What are you moving towards? With the Bone Collector, so not the Bone Collector, with the Three of Wands, what are you moving towards? What is your purpose? What are you moving towards now? Okay, what's going to be your next step? What's the next step for you? God. Right? Remember, you ain't got no choice, darling. Okay? Stop crying. Stop it. Fix up. Get tough, get smart, get into a tough cookie mode, and you're going to have to ride this shit, babes. You're going to have to ride it. You're going to have to get tough, girl. You're going to have to get tough, guy. You're going to have to tough this shit out. That's what you got to face. Your future right now is a Tower card. What life lessons are you going to learn from this situation? What is it to do with rejection, secrecy, unfulfillment, you know, options, secrecy, confusion, struggling, competition, too much people involved in your business? What is it? The fear of change? What kind of... You're going to have to reflect back on this connection that you had. Because was it a relationship or a relationship? Whatever you had with this person, you need to kind of like start to really sit down and reflect on what the hell it was that you was in. And I do feel that this is going to be part of your... You've got the Well card right there. All right? You got this right here. But this is about facing a stark truth. And the truth is that what you thought you was getting with this fire sign, you weren't getting it at all. So I see, all right, so let's pull for this and let's see what's going on with this. Why is the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles? Why is the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles here for the water sign reading? What is going on with them, Spirit? Can I have two cards or one? Oh, you know, gosh. Well, whatever cards we get, isn't it? Let's see what we can do, because this really is about, like, yeah, they were just in the beginning. The risk was taken. And with this Lovers card, I mean, all right, you guys were lovers, but what else was going on here? What was going on here with this Lovers card? Don't give me no devil card. I don't want to see that. But I just want to see a card that, you know, what is going on with this Lover's card. Because I don't feel it was what it was. Do you know what I mean? It was something totally different. And I do feel that's what you wanted. But I don't think you got it in the end. You got something else. You got something else that you didn't want. What did I fucking say about the fucking I'm saying I said, I don't want to see no card like this. And why do I get this for? What the fuck? Hun, you got lust. You got... You know, I mean... Your life... Let me tell you what part of your life lesson is, right? Part of your life lesson. Look at these two cards. Water sign, come on. Come on, let's work this out. Okay? You are going to have to understand, overstand, and understand the difference between love and lust. Love and lust. Love and lust. Don't mix the two up together and think that you can make something out of... I mean, because this don't mix. This is like chalk and cheese. Bloody cheese and like, you know, chalk and water. Chalk and water? I don't know, but let's go with that. All right? This doesn't work. No wonder why the... Babes, I'm sorry. I cannot tell you. Like, it's what the cards are, isn't it? These are the cards that I've pulled. You saw me shuffling. Don't cry. Dry your eye. We have to just deal with this, and we have to know how to move ourselves forward with dignity now. Because you see the cards that were pulled, babes. All right? And look, who's dealing with the fire sign? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person don't want to know you. They don't. I've got two messages that came here, right? And I need to know what they are, right? Now, I tell you, right, okay. It's from the messages from the spirit world, okay? It may not have anything to do with this reading, okay? It could be just additional messages that you need to know for something else other than this situation, okay? So just please just take what resonates there. I know you're stressed, but just calm down. So there is the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I do feel that this is the two of you, because you're both in this vibe of wanting happiness, but you're not the right kind of pair to have this, right? I'm being honest, because one of you was given the 4 of Cups. You got ghosted. And I do feel that you both want something like this, but you're not... it's like you're not able to give it to one another. This person, I don't feel, babes, I have to be honest. I just don't feel that you was the person that was able to give this to this fire sign. You know, I just don't see it, because they were not fulfilled. Who this fire sign wanted, somebody that was able to be responsible, that had a little bit more... I'm sorry, I have to be honest. I can't lie. Okay, I'm not going to sit down and sugarcoat this and tell you, and I'm keeping it straight and real. How can I lie to you when you've seen the cards that are here, right? And you've got the freaking Devil card and the Lovers, right? But what this person needs is something that you cannot give them. The stability, security, and I just don't feel that you had that within you at that time. This is why you got the Bone Collector. This is why everything has to happen in divine timing. This is why this is about you having to move forward and be with this impermanence, because life is changing, but things are going to get better, right? But you just need to just... babes, I'm telling you, fuck. I mean, sorry for swearing, but this energy is very... I mean, I know you're upset. I know you're upset, but what can I do? Let's pull on the Chakra Wisdom and see what kind of... Which part of your chakra system needs to be looked at and healed and worked on? Okay, because this has to be part of your healing process, darling. All right? Spirit, please may I have a card or 2 cards for the water sign who's really stressed out now about what they need to do. You've got victim. Don't be a victim. Try and get yourself out of this energy, because I do feel that you feel victimized, that you were the person. Somebody feels like a victim here. Somebody feels that, you know, as much as I was trying to give it all of this and I was trying to give it all of that, but look at what I got in the end. I got nothing, and look, he just made me feel like shit. I feel like a victim, right? But this is where you need to start transmuting this back towards something that is going to make you a survivor instead of a victim. Because things didn't end nice for you at all. Things didn't end nice at all. I can see it didn't. Let's pull another card. And it's really pulling at your heartstrings, babes. You need prayer. Both of you need prayer. I mean, come on, you see the devil card, Lord God, you need a whole heap of prayers. Right? Look at that. You see the devil? Pray. Pray. Pray to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael will come down and he will just sort things out for you, because at the bottom of the deck, you need to see this as well. I feel this is what you need to do. He's going to help you. You see from above? He's going to help you to see your self-worth, and he's going to help to heal you. This is really serious. Because I feel that right now, it's like you just feel so traumatized and so victimized and, you know, very angry with this energy. And, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, this King of Wands, I just checked underneath. I call it, I see it, right? I see the 5 of Pentacles. There were situations with money. There were situations with being left out in the cold. I don't know if it's the fact that there were other people that was involved, and this was a thing about trying to live up to a standard, or whatever the case may be. But this person would rather be out. It's like they want to be out in the cold. They don't want to be in this kind of energy. Or this is how they made you feel. If they're a fire sign and they're powered by the sun, or whatever the case may be, and they have that heat, once that person's gone and out of your life, yes, it will make you feel that you are left out in the cold. Okay? But this is... babes, let's pull for the love and light. We're going to close off this reading, because I really don't, I mean, I just feel I've said what I've needed to say here. It's a bit of a tough kind of love kind of energy that I'm giving you, but you need to be tough here now, darling. You need to be very tough. I'm going to give you 4 cards, all right? And I feel that you need to be able to kind of have this as a, you know, as a way of just trying to heal yourself out from this situation. Okay, one more. Okay, thank you. Now we've got forgiveness. Write down the names of everyone you need to forgive. Write down the names of everyone you need forgiveness from. Now forgive yourself, you deserve it. Right? Forgiveness. Part of the healing process, darlings. Part of the healing process. I am on the next step of my healing. What did I just say? I am on to the next step of my healing. I am powerful. You can overcome this. Pray for someone you love today. Right? And you remember the card that you got. You got the prayer card. Okay? Pray for yourself. Pray for your heart. Pray for you. Okay? And if anything, yeah, put a prayer on that person who, because you don't know what kind of situation deep down inside. If they weren't talking to you, right? There's something going on with that person, this fire sign. There seems to be some certain things going on with this fire sign. He or she also needs healing. You both need healing. There was so much devil energy going on here. You two got love and lust mixed up. And if you were both with each other just for the sex of it and nothing else, that's not a relationship. That's just a I'm sorry. It's just it's a relationship. You're not with each other for love, you're with each other for lust. And when it felt good, or when you were arguing, you used sex as a makeup, right? Or when you both was threatening to leave one another, then it was like the sex was pulling you back into it again. That's not love, that's not a relationship. And I feel that deep down inside, you both know, because remember, you've got the high priestess, okay? And you also had the Six of Pentacles. So probably there was give and take and evenness when it came to the sex. But if that was all there was, babe, what is that? That's nothing, man. Straight up, it's nothing. That is nothing. What about when the bills need to be paid? What about when, maintenance needs to be done? It's not just about sex, okay? Guys, this is what I've got for you. I'm just so sorry. I can't give you a nicer reading than what I've got. This is real ass shit. This is a realistic reading. Okay, this is what you're going to get from me. Okay, I want you to start focusing now on building, moving forward, build the path, make sure that you are in that position now to move forward with your life, because right now, baby girl, baby guy, baby boy, this relationship is over. It is done. It was meant to only be for you to experience life and experience certain things that was what had happened when it came to honesty, when it came to being truthful with your feelings, relying on your intuition, not having too much people involving themselves in your relationship, number one. Not being too egotistical and lusting up the place and thinking that sex is everything in a relationship when it's not. And at the moment, I can feel my heart beating fast, because I know that your heart is really hurting here. But babes, I gotta be honest. I can't lie. Babes, this is what I've got for you. Thank you so much for stopping by this channel. You need to just get this. You are going to get through this. Remember, you are powerful. You're on to the next step of your healing. Okay? You got the forgiveness as well, right? And you got to pray for someone that you love today. All of this is part of the healing process. And what is underneath this is I am joy. I am joy. Guys, please take care of yourselves. All right, this is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111 signing off. Thank you again so much for the subscriptions, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like and share this post with your friends, your family, and your co-workers as well. If anybody as well is going through a situation and they need a little bit of talking, a little bit of pep talk, motivation to move forward with their lives, help them out, okay? And help the channel to grow by liking and sharing, as I said. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm on there as well. I do posts as well in the mornings as well as in the evenings for mini readings there. So if there's anything that doesn't resonate with you here, then definitely check out the Instagram page, and you'll be able to see some posts there. Guys, take care of yourselves for now. This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111 signing off. I bid you all farewell. Okay, take care. Bye.